Thank y'all for being here today, and I'm going to turn you over to Laura Deaton for our program. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you. So we're going to talk about bad news and good news. I have almost 90 slides that we're going to go through this morning before break. So I'm going to move fast, and then we're going to take a break, just kind of a 15-minute get up, stretch, walk around, network with folks since we aren't doing group introductions since we've got such a large crowd. Feel free to meet some new folks during the break. We're going to come back in and we're going to do some actual shared brainstorming about issues that you are facing in your community and some of the creative ideas that we can come up with. And then we're going to talk about Plan B and what I call the new normal. We're going to talk about retaining existing donors to start with. How many of you have monthly payment plans available for your donors? Not enough. Not enough. That's the very first thing we're going to talk about. For those of you who allow monthly payment plans, congrats. This is the time to trot them out. Work with an online service like PayPal. Even just a simple PayPal account can do recurring donations for you. There are also several other services that we're going to talk about later in the presentation that are online services where you can set up an online disability, even if you don't have a website, and they'll process those payments for you. So donor roundtables are an opportunity to actually go one step further in engagement and say, you are just as passionate about what we do as I am, or as we are. How many organizations here do some sort of event? Yeah, those are lots of hands. Think about how difficult it is to run an event versus creating a monthly payment plan for your donors. We have like 4 hands go up for monthly payment plans. And think about how hard it is to run an event and how many hands we just saw. So they save about $7,000 in not doing the standard, what I call, and it's going to always laugh at me, but what I call the rubber chicken lunch. They cut out the rubber chicken lunch. They did a kids' lunch that was intended shamelessly to be a reminder of your own childhood. It worked beautifully. Donors loved it. In fact, they asked for grilled cheese next year. Grilled cheese and hot dogs, actually. One of the things that churches do really well is they ask every week. You know? And they do. I think the first hand up was over.
Thank you. Would you give us your thoughts on outsourcing fundraising, either all or part of it?
Twitter. You can tweet for volunteers. How many of you tweet? Ooh, not enough. How many of you tweet for work? Break it down. Twitter is an awesome vehicle for volunteer recruitment, and if you're come up with at least one collaborative, creative revenue generation project that you could do together. 10 minutes.
We have an IT person that has done all of my IT stuff. He's developed an online nomination form for me and things, and that's something that they need. They're IT people, so they probably could use somebody with a little more expertise. So.
Awesome. That is collaboration.
And we actually want to expand our collaboration beyond my agency and Debbie's and Judy's to the other groups that provide services for children. Because what we're thinking of is relying on the women who are part of the Women in the Arts of creating a calendar of 12 months with original pieces that can be duplicated in the calendar depicting our different agencies and how we serve children. And then, of course, we would have an opening of that, a show to show the art and be able to sell those programs and the calendars, and be able to share on the back of each of those pages also about our agencies and how we serve children.
The billboard, where they actually say, tweet or text us, and we'll tell you how long the wait time is in our ER room right now. I mean, it's a fabulous campaign. So. Because it works. People like watching that thermometer go up. They like seeing the numbers grow, and they like seeing the campaign be successful. But there are a number of other ways that you can use dashboards as well. The one on the bottom is the board dashboard. Jen Masawaka, who is the former executive director of Compass Point in San Francisco, which was a management support center used